It's Paul with Washington Pro Carpet Cleaning. Welcome to another episode of Carpet Guys Vlog. Awesome Encap. This is the new version with the super polymer. I'm using 8 ounces in my 2.5 gallon jug. I'll be pre-treating the carpet here with my Angry Lemon mixed up in a spray bottle. It's a encapsulator as well, so the whole job will be encapsulated. Everything will dry down to a crystal. And of course, I know you saw that. Somebody must have spilt maybe some ice cream and it dried. I'll show you. There's a little more over here. Oh yeah, that's definitely ice cream. Sorry, I amuse myself sometimes. We know that's poo-poo. There's dog pee all over this carpet. Somebody used a chemical over the counter and blotted and whatnot, which is fine. But I will be professionally removing the odor with ClO2, stabilized ClO2, which is chlorine dioxide. It's available from Encapstore.com. The link's always in the description. It's a product called Odor Death, and I'm going to apply it with my Works sprayer. It's all pre-mixed in the jug. And I will apply it pretty liberally. I know sometimes the camera doesn't pick it up, but the carpets are pretty dirty as well. Luckily, this is a nylon carpet, which means it's resilient. The fiber bounces back up in the traffic pattern, so we don't have any major matted down issues. We do have some sun UV fading. You'll see when I close out the video with a few final pictures, you'll see where the bed was. That carpet was never walked on. So, and then the other carpet, you get a little bit of fiber distortion or separation in the fibers. They'll appear a little bit darker while they're damp. They will lighten up as it dries. This process only takes about an hour to dry. And I am going to do the odor death at the end of the job. I'll post-treat it. I'll put it in a sprayer. And I'll spray it down at 12 ounces. I'll actually probably boost it. You can do 12 ounces per gallon. I'll probably double that and go 24 ounces to 1 gallon of water. And because the odor is so heavy here. And, you can read the bottle, all the instructions are on there. But even at 12 ounces per gallon, there's 128 ounces in a gallon jug. And I think it's $43 or $44 for a gallon. So you're going to get 10, almost 11 gallons of solution for that price. So it works out to what? $4, maybe $5 a gallon, if that. I mean, you can't buy Nature's Miracle or any enzyme products over the counter that aren't even going to be as effective as the ClO2 anyway. So I just like to say that so that people know. Professional products are important. And like I said, this whole job is being done with the new awesome Encap, which has super polymers in it, which is incredible. I am using the Zinger microfiber pad right there, shown in the video. It has, it's all microfiber, and then it has scrubbing strips, but the uniqueness of these scrubbing strips are they're zigzagged like a Z or an electrical wire. That helps with the scrubbing and cleaning. We all know microfiber is very absorbent. So I like to use that occasionally when I'm not doing 2 steps, where I'm not pre-scrubbing with a brush or pad. And I always have the option to come back over it with a Ironman 100% cotton pad if I choose to. I keep those on the van as well. And the machine I'm using today is called the Koblenz. It's a 3/4 horsepower. It's an upgrade, major upgrade from the Auric Orbiter. Gotta love this thing. It only weighs about 60 pounds. You can see I put the little tension handle on it so I don't have to screw that knob in anymore. There you go. And I discovered you don't have to really press it tight. It holds wonderful. Look at that scrubbing action. That yellow handle is called a back ease, EZ, back ease, on Amazon. I think I've provided links for that before, but go on Amazon, pull up back ease, and you'll see there's just a standard handle for $9 that you can put on your rake or broom or various tools. It fits nicely on here. They have yellow, blue, and red. So if you have an Auric orbiter, you can get a red one. Or if you have the Koblenz, this machine here, the yellow one works perfect. But the beauty of that is, since we don't have big 10-inch wheels, sometimes we get on stairs that have the overhanging lip. And so when you pull this up the stairs, it kind of binds up under that lip and you have to stand straight and lift. So what I do is I put the handle on the front at the lower level, right there. And of course the handle will be in an upright position. I stand to the left of it because I'm right-handed, going up the stairs, and I just reach down, I grab the handle, I lift it a little bit, and I walk up the stairs. No problemo. Woohoo! And for $9, why not? And I did cut, you could see the pigtail there, I cut the original cord. That cord was 50 foot and it weighed probably, I'd say, a half a ton. I mean, it was heavy. And you had to wrap it around the handle, and oh man. And no disrespect, some people like it that way. That's fine. If you're doing a lot of commercial work, go with God, but go. But for me, I cut it and put the pigtail on it, and then I looked up the specs online. I made sure that, that other cord was, I think, a 10 gauge, which is really ridiculous. It's good so that you don't ever pop any breakers. But basically, the current and everything on this machine, you could even tell the main cord down on the bottom that leads into the motor is 14 gauge. So I bought a 25-foot 14 gauge yellow extension cord, and I got that on Amazon for, I think, $10. And surprisingly, it is so light and wonderful that I just wrap it up on the machine. I don't even undo it. Now, if I'm doing a much bigger job and I want to be able to have a longer extension cord, I have a 12 gauge 100-foot extension cord that I can unplug the pigtail, run that from downstairs, do a whole house if I have a helper with me. But you could see that Zinger pad is going deep in the paint. Look at that. It is cleaning absolutely wonderful. And what I'll do is I'll use one pad per room. And I'm not going to flip this pad because these are small rooms. I think you could probably get away with about 250 square foot on each side if you choose to. But because I sprayed it pretty liberally, it will absorb kind of through the pad. I could still flip it over and, pre-agitate or scrub again if I want to the next room. But I'll just be using one per room. This one here is a 15-inch. And I need to buy some more of these 15 inches because I've been using this Koblenz pretty regular. And I have, the majority that I have are 17-inch. And the 17-inch, they work good on this too. You can use 17-inch. It cleans the edges real well, so that's one good thing. But I like a nice, neat, condensed 15-inch on there. It's a 13-inch pad driver on these Koblenz machines. You can go on Encapstore.com. Again, the link's in the description. Pull up the equipment, find the Koblenz, and read all about it. And by the way, a lot of people have been hitting me up about that new release lever that I put on there to raise and lower the handle. And if you're interested in one of those, get a hold of Damon. He's the owner of Encapstore.com. You could find the number when you go onto the website. I think there's even an email on there. He's offering those handles as a accessory. So if you want one of those, the knob works fine. Some people can even do it with their foot, but for me, bending over and twisting the knob, and then lowering the handle, and then bending over and twisting the knob, tightening it, and then to change the pad, bending over and undoing the knob, and then raising the handle, pulling the pad off, then bending over and loosening the knob and tightening it. You get the drill. So any way to make something better, I'm all about it. And the wonderful thing is, so is my go-to supplier, Encapstore, Damon. He's always improving products. And like I said today, the Awesome Encap's the #1 seller there. Always has been. There's a lot of veteran low moisture cleaners who, I've been doing business for a long time. I was a steam cleaner, but there's guys way more experienced than me. You can go on Pad Life, the group on Facebook, which is the Encapstore's group. And those guys are awesome. They'll help you out. You can ask questions. They got a lot more experience than me. Some of those guys probably watch me and just laugh at me because I am going through the learning curve. I've only been doing low moisture for a few years now. And those of you that watch back on my videos will see I started with the Odor Orbiter, which is awesome. You can start that way too if you choose to. If I had to do it all over again, though, I would start with the Koblenz. Or I believe there's a similar machine called a Hawk. And you can get a hold of Damon Williams. He'll talk to you on the phone and get you set up with whatever works for you. And like I said, he's always good with, he doesn't take offense to, when I liked the machine, but I hated the knob. So he thought about it, and then boom, we ordered the handle. Problem solved. That's the way we like it. So customer service is awesome. And again, they are a great company. They offer good products and everything. I've used them from the beginning. They have a flat shipping rate. That's one of the reasons I'm way up on the tip of the map in the northwest area of Washington State, surrounded by water. And so Excellent Supply or Bonnet Pro or the various other really good Encap companies, it was costing a fortune for me to get products. So I started resorting to some home stuff when I was in the trial period and found out that's not a good thing to do, and ran into Encapstore. They're out of Las Vegas, Nevada, flat rate shipping, and never looked back. And I am a affiliate now. I finally, after a long time, accepted Damon's offer. I get a very small percentage of any purchase you might buy through the Encapstore, but I also get just hands down the best support from Damon Williams that any business could ask for. So, and I've been doing business for 28 years. I've dealt with John Don's for years, lots of other companies over the years, and never experienced the quality customer service that I get from the Encapstore. So there you go. Enough about the Encapstore. I know. You guys think I'm a shill. But I'm not. I only speak the truth. And if things ever changed and the Encapstore was not doing what they needed to do, I'm a customer of theirs, so I would voice my opinion, and you would know about it. So don't worry about that. And again, look at that thing. This is just, look what I'm doing. My goodness, I'm what do they call it, a barista? I work at Starbucks. I'm creating a mocha frappuccino for you guys. My goodness. We got to put a cherry on top of this. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Maybe they put something in my drink here at Wendy's. I usually take my second job I do a 9 o'clock, and then I do 11 o'clock, and then a 1 o'clock, and that's it for my day usually. So this was my 11 o'clock job. I go grab lunch, and then after I eat my lunch, I do a quick voiceover, try to get a video up on my channel for you guys. So who knows? My Diet Coke did taste a little minty or cinnamony. Maybe they dropped a couple ounces of Fireball in there. Got me zinging here. Get it? Zinging? Zinger pads? Oh yeah, Polly. Oh my gosh. I'm seriously contemplating hitting pause and deleting all of this and redoing the voiceover, but you know what? I'm not going to. I think my followers all know who I am, and I appreciate you guys and girls. And you know, from time to time I like to have fun, but I am serious when it comes to being on the job, doing quality work. So we'll see what happens. I'll get out here in the hallway. I do have 2 bedrooms, the little hallway, a set of stairs, and a little closet. The stairs I'm actually doing by hand, and some of you have seen my videos previously, but today, oh my gosh, I sprayed it with the awesome Encap with the same sprayer, the Works, just lightly misted it. I took the drill that you saw me use with the soft white brush. You don't want to use the yellow brush unless you break it down on concrete, because you can really do damage to fibers. But anyway, I start from the top, I work my way down, I spray it all, I put my Works in my container out in my van, I come back in, I take the drill and I go over it with the drill, the whole stair, the top, the bull nose, the face plate, and I scrub it real good. And of course it's an encapsulation process, right? Awesome Encap. So if I stopped there, the soil that is now suspended and encapsulated will crystallize and be vacuumed away at a later date. But what I do is I go from the top to the bottom, really scrub it up. Then I have, you saw that microfiber, I think it's a car washer pole, telescopic pole. I've been using that. I bought additional pads for it, microfiber pads. Look at how nice this is. My goodness, where is that dang cherry? Need to put it on top of this mocha cappuccino. But anyway, back to the stairs. I go back over and just kind of dry it and scrub it with the microfiber. You can go back a couple of videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. And oh my gosh, even the customer was looking at him going, wow, you know, it's just cleaning like crazy. And then of course my final step, I'll come back and rake it with the Grande groomer with the nice bristles. Watch this easy lever action. Come on, big boy. There you go. Easy action. Come on. No screwing of a knob. It's the light's coming through, so you can't really see the difference. I'll try and fold the pad over so that you can see it. I'll show it to you outside. So anyway, I'm going to finish this job in the video. I'll show you the pads here in a moment. Then I got to finish my lunch. Look at those pads. Those are the 2 dirty ones. The one closest to us is only for contrast. Here's the rooms. A little bit of shading going on there, or shadows, but you can see everything came out beautiful, and the odor death just slammed the odor. Unbelievable. Just looking fantastic. Look at there coming down the hallway. Oh man, your boy does great work. All right, I'm off to my next job. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for joining me.